Hey everyone, this is Lori, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Kidazzler, of course, and whether or not it's too good to be true, and I'm going to tell you the truth about Kidazzler. Okay, so basically, Kidazzler is an app that has everything to do with kids. Okay, everything to do with kids. Kids' activities, kids' doctors, anything related to kids, anything that caters to kids. Okay, and it's also for parents. Okay, so it's a resource for parents that has thousands of businesses related to kids' activities. Okay, so Kidazzler is offering a shared revenue model. So it's a new app, and what they're inviting people to do is to invite and be a contributor. So basically, you're helping Kidazzler build the business directory. Okay, so if you've ever heard of sites like Yelp or any other business directory, advertising is huge. Okay, every business needs to advertise, whether they do it for free or whether they do it for paid. Now, everybody who knows about the difference between paid and free advertising, paid advertising usually brings in better quality leads that usually convert to sales. Okay, but not every business has a budget to advertise. Okay, but those who do know how valuable it is. Okay, so sites like Yelp, even though businesses can advertise for free, they're still making millions upon millions of dollars from businesses that pay to advertise so they can get more exposure. Okay, Kidazzler is the same concept, only it's all kid-related businesses, or any kid-friendly business. Okay, so the earning potential is up to $4,800 per month. Okay, they are putting a cap on it, but there's going to be other opportunities for those who reach the $4,800 per month earning potential, which will be a combination of any businesses that you add. You can make $10 per month that decide to pay for the advertising. Okay, so then you have your downline, your direct downline of people that you invited. Okay, so any business that they put in or added to the directory that opts to pay for advertising, you can get $2 per business that opts to pay for the advertising. Okay, and then you've got a second tier where friends of your friends that added businesses that opted to pay for the advertising. And a key word here is pay for the advertising. Okay, then you can make $1. All right, now 17,653. I'm never going to get to that point, okay, because there is a cap. Okay, but this is the earning potential, knowing that not all of these businesses here are going to pay for advertising, but there will be a percentage of those businesses that will opt for the paid advertising. Now, it takes time. I think I joined for Kidazzler back in November or December. I think it was November. So this has been building and building and building. And how do I know it's not a scam? Well, one, scams have red flags. Okay, they offer you an opportunity to contact them, but then they don't get back with you. Okay, Kidazzler has a very, very responsive support department. They also have a very good inner circle. It's called a Kidazzler Elite Inner Circle Facebook, where they put all their updates and they communicate with the members that opt to join that inner circle group on Facebook. Okay, so even if 5% of these businesses opted, I'm going to be happy. So whatever I make, I'm going to be happy with. Okay, but I'm striving to make the $4,800 so I can become an influencer and have other opportunities. That's the goal, and that should be everybody's goal. Okay, now they've been very clear that this is not an immediate money-making opportunity. Okay, right now they just started phase 2. It's April 15th, 2019. They just started phase 2, which involves their sales team, the Kidazzler sales team, contacting all of the businesses that have been signed up or who have been added to the directory. They're going to contact them. They're going to offer and explain and offer the paid advertising opportunities and start building that reputation. Okay? And then as businesses start paying, the people that put those businesses in that decide to pay, those people will start getting paid. Okay? So from the very get-go, Kidazzler has been fairly open. Now, they have a lot going on. Okay? And they don't want anybody to steal their idea, so they've been very careful about the information that they've been giving us. Okay? They don't want to give away all their secrets, and that's understandable. No business will. Okay? So, basically how it works, add businesses and earn up to $4,800 a month. Kidazzler is building one directory for everything kids and rewarding everyone who contributes. So if you sign up to add businesses, you will be considered a contributor. Okay? Add a business and lock it into your name. So let's say one of your businesses, it decides not to advertise or pay for the advertising right now. But let's say in a year from now, they decide, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to pay for advertising on Kidazzler. At that time, you will start being paid. Okay? So people are expecting, and I think, unfortunately, some people have misled others in thinking that it's an immediate money making opportunity, or that all you have to do is add businesses and you'll get paid. That's not true. Okay? And that has been addressed a lot. I know, just personally, I have challenged a lot of people. I've made a lot of people mad. Frankly, I don't care, because when they mislead people about a legitimate business, and whether they mislead them intentionally or not, they're giving that business a bad name. Okay, so lock more businesses with friends so you can invite people, and you can add, like I mentioned earlier, you can get up to $2 for any business that they add that opts to pay for the advertising. Okay, and then there's a second tier. All right, so once the businesses pay Kidazzler for the advertising, Kidazzler will pay those people who added those businesses. It's a very, very simple concept. Okay, they also have a blog. All right, I can tell you right now, most scams do not have blogs, and they do not put all this effort into communicating with their people and having this much information available. Okay, they have a lot of information out here. They also have videos that explains it. Recently, the founder, Alex Raymond, introduced himself and wrote a pretty lengthy article about his vision. They also added the roadmap to let us know what's going on and, the different phases and everything. And then they gave us a playbook on how to promote Kidazzler. Okay? They also had contests. Now let me go up here to the let's see where. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they took the contests out because they're not going anymore. Let's see what businesses says. Okay, so what is the Kidazzler initiative? At Kidazzler, our mission is to empower every parent to give their kids the best life possible. And within this app, it's not just going to be businesses, it's going to be advice for parents and ideas for parents and things like that. So it's not going to just be a directory. It's going to be a lot more. And you can also download the app on Google Play or the App Store for iPhones or iOS devices. Now, I'm going to go out to the Kidazzler Inner Circle. Now, I won $150 in a flash giveaway in February for having the most friends invited. And I did receive payment. Okay, and I also won $100 for reaching the $4,800 potential. That was another $100. So altogether, I've been paid $250 by Kidazzler through PayPal for their contest. Okay, so a scam would not pay anybody a dime. Scams do not pay people. Okay, so this is their inner circle. As you can see, I've been pretty active in it. Okay, contest 1 and 2. There's my name right there. And they had it for different levels, so even the new people that joined had the opportunity to win. Okay, so there it says contest 2, won Lori Samples, won $100. Okay, so now, like I said, now they're in phase 2. They're starting to contact the businesses and introduce themselves and introduce the concept and the benefits of advertising on Kidazzler. So this is a huge, huge undertaking on their part. Okay, and scams aren't going to go through all of this just to rip people off. Okay, and you can research Alex Raymond. There's nothing derogatory about him anywhere. I know because I've looked. Okay, and just the simple fact that they paid me $250 for simply just inviting people and reaching the goals, that's proof to me that it is not a scam. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to, ask a question down in the description or down in the comment section. But if you decide to join, learn what Kidazzler is. I have a very, very long, extensive article that I wrote about Kidazzler a few months ago, and I update it, and I keep it updated. And every week, I update my earnings potential so people can see my progress. Okay, so you can see it's 4:15 today. I just updated it. I go through and I explain everything. Okay, you do have to be 18 years older and live in the U.S. and Canada, but later on in 2019, they're going to be adding more countries. So maybe your country isn't in it right now, but it might be later, and I suspect that it would be countries like Australia, UK, maybe New Zealand, and places like that. It could be more. Hopefully it will be more. Okay, so I go through building Kidazzler directory. Phase 2, which we're in now, where Kidazzler reaches out to all the businesses. And when you add businesses, let me go back. So on the 15th of every month, you can add more businesses. Okay, they let us add 5 more businesses. So today, I could go in and I can add 5 more businesses. Okay, now, they have the physical businesses and then they have the mobile businesses. And they just give us some ideas. Now, these aren't all, don't limit yourself to just these. If you know of other businesses, then definitely, add them. Okay? And what I suggest is you add the phone number first to see if it's already been locked in. Now, thousands of people are involved in this. Tens of thousands of businesses have already been added. So don't get discouraged if you add a business and it's already been, or you try to add a business and it's already been locked in. If you're in the U.S., you can go to any state in the U.S. and add businesses from those states. You don't have to do it you don't have to just focus in your city or your state. You have the entire U.S. Okay, same thing with Canada. If you're in Canada, you're open to all of Canada. Okay? Now, there's two different, like I said, there's physical. And right now I'm clicked on the physical, so you see the business name, the business number, the type of business. Let me see here. The address. And then if at all possible, always add their email and their website if they have one available. Okay? Now for mobile, it's a little bit different. Okay? You have their business name, their number, the type of business, and this is a drop-down menu usually. Like if you just start typing in, let's say pediatric, okay, the drop-down menu it will come up and you can choose from them. And there's hundreds of categories to choose from. And then email and website. And then add the business. And it's locked in under your name forever. So even if they don't advertise now, let's say they do it in 6 months, they do it in a year, it's still going to be locked in under your name, and you will start getting paid once that business decides to pay. Okay. Now again, realistically, not every business you add is going to pay. Okay, but this is a free opportunity. It doesn't cost you anything, and they are legit. Okay, so if you just decide to join, read my article, watch videos. I have several videos posted now. Kidazzler has videos. There's all kinds of information. They have frequently asked questions, and they have a support email here. If your question isn't answered here, and it's not answered out in the Facebook group, just send them a message. Okay, you can also send them a message through Facebook as well. Okay, and in my article, I also go through the different statuses that you have. Like right now, let me go back out here. Right now, I'm a powerhouse agent and a powerhouse producer. And I've invited 787 friends. And those friends have invited a lot of friends. So my potential to get up to the $4,800 is very good. And it's an exciting time, and I'm glad that I found this. Okay? So Kidazzler is legit. Anybody who says it isn't is obviously not doing the research. And I've challenged other people. There was a guy by the name of Julian Leahy who made comments about Kidazzler, and I blew him out of the water, metaphorically speaking. Okay, but let me show you what Kidazzler is not. And again, if you promote Kidazzler, be honest, be upfront. Let people know that let me see if I can find that. Let people know that this is not immediate. Okay, so this is what Kidazzler is not. Okay, it is not a scam. It's not multi-level marketing, even though there's a couple of different levels. That's not multi-level marketing. Okay. So this is not an LMM or a MLM. I don't consider that an MLM. It's not a get-rich scheme, and it's not an unlicensed or unregistered securities offering. They're not trying to sell us any stocks. Okay, that's not what Kidazzler is about. They're not trying to sell us any stocks or anything like that. This is a long-term opportunity for people to make money for years to come, as long as their businesses pay for the advertising. There was one more thing I was wanting to. I also have suggestions on how to promote it. Okay, potential versus actual. Okay, so I showed you my potential. Once I start earning money from for the businesses to advertise, I'm going to see a section where it says actual earnings. Okay, and they've already let us add in our payment option. Okay, so they're getting, they're progressing very well, and it's a very exciting time for everybody involved. So the link to join is on my website. I hope you'll look into it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, if you're going to join it, learn what it is. Don't just start promoting it. Learn what it is, understand what it is, so you can be honest in your promotions. Okay? Thanks for watching. Good luck to you. Please like, subscribe, and share.